Luckily, my ass is not sweaty, so.
Mine is.
Wow.
Mine is.
Wow.
Oh, it is?
Oh, yeah.
That's good. How about your nuts, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Those were drawn about 2 hours ago, bro.
Drown, so it's not even swap nuts, it's ocean nuts.
Oh, no.
Shit's is bad, bro.
Ocean nuts.
They've been soaking in the water.
That sounds very uncomfortable.
It's bad, bro.
I've been perspirating for about 30 minutes now.
I gotta go home and take a
Okay,
shower.
so if it wasn't sweat, but saliva, would it be any different?
Oh, man.
Maybe?
Okay, this is getting off topic for this show.
Would that be a lagoon?
I guess you could call it a lagoon.
Oh, that's a good one. I would say a lagoon with some froth on it.
Lagoon nuts? Sounds
The
about
fuck
right.
is from?
Like that little foamy stuff.
That's like on top of like a cappuccino or something.
Yeah.
like,
Except you know like Dunkirk. How is that?
the water?
Yeah.
Bro, that
yeah.
vision is just disgusting.
It is pretty gross.
It's no.
It is pretty gross.
I'm gonna start using froth.
That's
That's
frothy.
some funny shit.
Frothy.
That is a word, correct?
No, it is. It absolutely is.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
had someone who came to my job once and ordered like a latte. And she's like, you guys must do it different than the morning shift because the morning shift, it's like more frothy. And I'm like, you know what? The morning shift pressed the exact same fucking button I did, you jackass. Exact same button.
But you know what that word reminds me of? It's like moist, you know? I think when you use it to describe food, it's okay, but once it becomes sexual, that's when...
It's wrong.
Yeah, because for some reason women don't like moist.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh no. Frothy. What the fuck?
Frothy. Frothy.
What's up, everybody?
Ew.
We're at it yet again for the second week in a
Back
row
at it again with the white vibe.
with another episode of Sports from All Angles. This is the 6th episode.
It's 6.
Me and Michael are back,
And
but for the first time, we have
Jordan Snack Daddy.
to my left, and we have our special guest to our right.
Colton Cruz.
Bitch ass Colin.
Shut up.
Okay, so today we out of the blue said we wanted to do an episode because our boy John's Bones Jones came back and dominated.
name.
And then we're going to finish the episode where we just want to talk about the Los Angeles Dodgers and baseball because what they're doing is freaking ridiculous, especially when you consider they don't have their best player in Kershaw. So, okay, let's start with John Bones Jones.
John Bones. Dude, that's a terrible name.
No, it's not.
Dude,
It's a
you
UFC
say John
name.
Bones
That's a good
Jones.
one.
John Bones Jones. It sounds like you said, my man John, Bone to Jones. You understand what I'm saying? His name itself is a sexual innuendo.
Okay, I can't lie.
Like,
It does sound
I think
like
the
that.
John
bone,
Bones
but
Jones. Bone
isn't
Jones.
he nicknamed Bones because he breaks bones? Wasn't that the whole point? Like he fucks people up so bad.
Yes.
Okay, that's
So it's like blood and bone.
yes,
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
That's funny.
What is it?
Nah,
And if you
John
see
Bones.
him
John
fight
Bones,
people
like,
that's
vagina.
not on his level, he does some Mike Tyson shit in the UFC, bro. He dominates.
Yes. He really does.
Okay, but you're a fan, so
Yes.
what is it about him, bro?
Well, first of all, he's from from
Ra-
here,
yeah,
Rochester.
yeah,
From
Western New
Rochester,
York.
Yes.
Yes.
And I actually in high school I was a fan of him ever since high school. So I was about what because I had a friend in high school that would love UFC, and and I did too, and he really got into it, and we just started talking like, oh, who's your favorite fighter and all like that, and then John Jones popped up, and I was like, yo, that's my
And
favorite
did
fighter
he
too.
like become famous with that one UFC show? Like that's what put him on the map. You know what I'm talking about? There's some UFC show that introduced me to him, where it's like it was a mini tournament.
I do know. I think you're talking about the Ultimate Fighter.
Yes,
I don't think he was on there. He was a
Bro.
coach on there though.
bro.
He was a coach.
Okay, keep talking. I'm gonna
He
look
was
this
a
up
coach,
right now.
but well, I know. Well, he was. No, I know he was not. He was not an Ultimate Fighter. I know for a fact. He was a coach though. But he was just. I don't know. He was just that good. He has a very.
He's naturally gifted.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good. He's good amateur wrestler, Greco-Roman, really good, and like possibly the greatest UFC fighter of all time. and I can say that proudly. Even though he had his ups and downs. Well, downs.
The past 3 years, yeah.
Yes. It's been terrible. I mean, even though as a fan too, I was disappointed because like all that fame. Like, okay, he's the youngest champion. Well, was the youngest champion. He won the light heavyweight belt at 23 years old. 23. That's
freaking ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Yes, and this guy, he's what? He's like what? He's 6'4", 6'4", nice tall, and his reach is crazy.
4.5 inches. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, his reach is crazy. It's like 84.5, and
84
like
now.
even the fight from last night, John Bones Jones. His reach is his win. It was on that. I think I was watching that the Sports Science, and like the way he throws an elbow is the equivalent, like how fast he can is the propellers on an Apache helicopter. That's how fast he can throw an elbow. It's crazy, and his elbow game is crazy. That's why this dude is a beast and a monster, and I'm glad he's the champion again. He never lost that belt. He never did. He beat himself because of what he did, but he never lost the belt in a fight. And
Oh yeah. Even though he has one loss on his record,
loss.
it wasn't an actual.
It wasn't
defeat.
actual. No, it wasn't defeat. It was a bullshit disqualification.
Yes.
Even it's been talked about, but he really never. To me, he just never lost a fight. Never did.
What was the disqualification over?
An elbow. I guess an illegal elbow. You can't come down on like the point of their head, like straight.
you
Was
could
it
kill
12
them.
o'clock? Yeah, you can't really do that. But from like reports and stuff like that, they really said that there really was no issue for it, and the referee just got it wrong. And some referees in UFC, they're dumb as shit. Like they blow fights and shit like that, stop fights early. Like say like someone can get like hit with like a nice right and like get knocked down. And usually when the ref tell you if you can't defend yourself, he's gonna stop. But sometimes they do it too early, where because some people can take like a right. Some people got great chins, but apparently people just get screwed over and they get mad about it. But
And what I love about him, it's not like he trained his whole life to be a fighter.
yeah,
He got into it late, and his
yes,
He's in college apparently.
yeah 18, 19.
yes,
Yeah. And it's just, when you see him fight, the best comparison I would make is he's the Mike Tyson of UFC, in my opinion, of boxers.
yeah. I can agree. I can totally agree.
Before Mike Tyson went loopy. And I think that's the big difference.
Yes.
He had his stage, which lasted much shorter than Mike Tyson, and he also didn't pile up losses while he was going through whatever. Yeah. I don't want to judge. I can't say for a fact, but he still won during those 3 years, and now he seems back.
Yes.
23-1 in the UFC is freaking insane. It's like 14 straight fights now. Whenever he's been the champion, he's always won.
Yes. He was a good title defender. Really was. The only one I want to say where he could have lost was against Alexander Gustafsson. That scared me.
Bro, because that was the first and still the only fight where he was taking hits.
Yes.
Because after that fight, if you look at how the fight ended just yesterday, his face, even though it went 3 rounds, his face looked it looked like the first 22 fights.
Yeah.
Where like every fight he knocks them out or wins in the first couple rounds and his face looks absolutely fine. Yes. But that fight he did look.
Yeah, he looked
haggard.
Yes. Because that's actually the first fight where he was fighting someone that was taller than him.
I'm glad you brought that up because he's now challenging Brock Lesnar.
Yes, when I seen that, when that actually caught me by surprise. That really did. And people, and that's the thing too. People criticize John because he's dominated light heavyweight division. Let's be honest. And how tall he is.
But before we go to that, I do want to point out that one guy who gave him the first real fight of his career was taller. But I also think that's the first time that he didn't go into a fight fully prepared, because don't forget that was in 2016 and that was at the peak of where for some reason he doesn't have his shit together.
Yes.
So I don't want to say it's fully John's fault, but I do believe his life was affecting that fight. Because I do believe if he refought him, it would be similar to when he just refought the opponent yesterday. How it would he would dominate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, get back to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, well, because like I was at work and I really wanted to see this fight. Yes, I want to see it. And I actually caught on YouTube. Someone was live streaming it, and I was really excited because if I didn't, I would have paid the money for the pay-per-view to watch it. Because UFC 214 was a great card, but I was looking forward to the main event because obviously, but when he threw out that Brock Lesnar line, I'm like, I mean, I think he can take him. I think he can.
I think he can too, but dude, that height and weight does make a difference.
It does. It does. Like, okay.
Because all Brock needs to do is get into a ground game and all of Jones's freaking advantages disappear. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, yeah, but I think of it this way because, okay, like I said, John has a crazy reach. Now, look at Brock. Okay, there's difference. Obviously, Jones will be taller and more skinnier, you know what I'm saying? And to a Brock Lesnar, look how he fucking looks.
Yeah.
Fucking built like a damn linebacker, you know what I'm saying? And knowing how big he is and how short his arms are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I was watching the fight yesterday, because Cormier, he looks like a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying?
No, he does.
He looks like a heavyweight.
And he almost fights like one, too.
And when they were in the clinch, and you can tell how John was, like, on him. Like, his feet were more back, so he can slip and everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's like saying if John Jones and Brock Lesnar fight, I think it would be a mismatch. Definitely.
No, and I also agree Brock is overrated because...
Yes, I think so, too. Even though I respect it. I still respect that he did UFC thing and everything, but I think, he is overrated.
No, I'm just saying, I just feel like if there's a big if, but if it does happen, Jones could be in trouble.
Yes, he can be. He can be in trouble.
So I'm saying if he takes the fight lightly like he did the fight we were just talking about where he actually did get messed up, it could become dangerous.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yes.
But that's every fight, so...
Yeah, but in order that fight to happen, he has to gain, like, 40 more pounds. I can't see John doing that. I can't see it. I think that will just...
He has to gain that much?
He has to gain that much for heavyweight, because light heavyweight... They were billed at 205.
That's how much he weighs currently.
Yeah, he's billed at 205, but usually the light heavyweight is about 215. But, I don't know. I wouldn't understand.
Lesnar's clocked at 280.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize it was that big of a difference.
Yes, that's why it's so scary.
He's an inch shorter, but that amount
But then again, in like fights like this,
but Brock has a wider frame. That's why.
Yes, he has a wider frame. He looks like he fucking eats midgets, bro. For breakfast.
His frame is his wingspan, his freaking shoulder span is just...
Look at my man has a fucking trench knife tatted on his chest. Like a fucking mini tank.
I thought his reach would be a lot shorter, though, but his reach still isn't bad.
What is it at?
81.
Oh, 81. Wow.
Yeah.
I thought at least it'd be like 70s. A 70, like a 75.
Exactly.
Because of how your fucking shoulder.
So he's only a 3-inch reach shorter, 3.5. I mean, that can make all the difference. That's like the fist, right? That's the size of a fist right there, but nonetheless.
No, reach is so much more important than height, in my opinion.
No, yeah, I agree with you. But I'm just saying, I thought the gap there would be more.
So that...
Even if that happens, I think the play-out John will have to play, like, defensive. He can't go offensive.
No.
He can't. He has to play defensive.
No, but you know what he could do? He could just... It might be boring. I think he can knock out Lester, but he has to play defense for, like, the first 2 rounds to tire him out.
Yes.
Because I don't think he could go the full...
No, heavyweights will be gassed out at least by the 3rd round.
Yeah.
They will.
And the championships are 5 rounds, correct?
Yes.
So, the only thing is, will Jones be willing to play defense for that long?
I think he will. I
I do want to point this out. He is underrated when it comes to his tactician, to like how he thinks out. He's just not the physically gifted. He's also mentally.
Yes.
So Dude, I just love the fact he's from Rochester. He started so late, and it's just like, yo, dude, it's just. And if he had his shit together the past 3 years, he might be even more dominant. He might already be considered the GOAT, but now he's in the conversation, you know.
Yeah, I put him in the conversation just because.
I think he is the GOAT from a pure talent, but he still needs a win. Like I would say 5 to 7 more matches.
Yeah, and not even that. He's 30 years old.
Yeah,
this is basically his prime.
Yes.
Even though he did fuck up, I wish would have seen more fights. But hey, people are only human. Nobody's perfect. You know
but I do think he needs to get out before 35 because all the great fighters once they hit that 35. Because look at Silva, bro. That's great. Yeah. 35 in any physical sport is gruesome, but when it comes to boxing and especially UFC, 35 is like 50.
Yeah.
Even with as well as he fights and he protects himself.
Yeah.
So.
Because that's how most like these like older guys like back then. They'll try to take these fights on the younger guys, and their body just can't keep up.
Yeah,
and it's way different now.
And then look at all these MMA fighters who keep going after 35. They keep going when they're washed up, and it goes from, oh, we're seeing them to win to, oh, it's just a name to put on the poster, you know?
Yeah. If you're like 40 trying to fight in UFC, just give up.
It's not just unless you're going up against another 40-year-old. But when you're going up against the mid-20s and 30s,
I wouldn't pay money to see that. I wouldn't see okay, let's say right now they made a card if they had Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz again. I wouldn't want to watch that. It would be cringeworthy. Yeah. Cuz one hit, it was it can pop his socket out or something, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even do it. Now these younger guys, I'm watching these younger guys fight, and it's actually pretty amazing. You know what I'm saying? And even to see don't get me wrong, some older guys can still fight that 34, 35. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I still believe once you hit 35, just
back out.
Yeah.
And
because go out on top before you become washed.
No, I understand. Always leave on a high note.
Yeah, and not even that too. It depends how you keep in shape too, and how your fight outcome is, because you see people.
Oh yeah, when it comes to total time in the octagon. Yeah. That's why I'm saying Jones, with the combination, he ends his matches quickly, and since the past 3 years he hasn't been fighting that much, that is to advantage. But then you could also go against that and say he should have been fighting more in his 20s. But now if he wants to make all these records, he's gonna have to do more fighting in the 30s, which is less time to heal up. You know.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, did you even get to see the fight yesterday?
No, I just saw highlights.
And
then I read all the articles.
I was waiting for that fight in third round, and it was a nice head kick. I saw that. Yes. Beautiful. And the way...
you know that's only his 10th knockout?
Yeah, because most of his...
most of his recent fights have been by...
a decision, yes. Yeah. Yes, but with stuff he's smart. Yeah. He's smart, you know what I'm saying? Anybody would not try to go for the knockout. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Be smart about it. Don't go in there batshit crazy, swinging.
By the way, that's why I have so much respect for Floyd. Say what you will about him.
I can't stand him.
Really?
I can't stand him. He's just I can't stand him.
Too arrogant?
Yes, I can't.
Wait, so you respect Jones, but not Mayweather?
Yes. They're two different personalities. They really are.
But bro, you also have to remember boxing is dead, so he has to be the way he is for people to notice.
Boxing really is dead.
It is dead. It's been dead years, but I can't. My money was so invested in that Pacquiao fight.
What were you See, this is my
and don't get me wrong, I was pissed about that fight because Floyd wasn't okay. People are gonna sit there. Oh, it's all about defense. You know what I'm saying? He runs away. That's what made me mad. If you're willing to fight. Don't get me wrong. You can play defensive all like that, but don't sit there and say talk all this crap saying you did all this, but you just played defense. And playing defense and boxing in UFC is totally different. It's, in my opinion, it's different.
I agree, but I think boxing defense matters even more because you're in the ring in boxing much longer. You take more face shots.
Oh yeah.
So defense, and my biggest thing when it comes to Floyd, bro, he still looks and talks like a normal human being, and he's been in 49 fights.
Because he dodges everything. My man's fast.
No,
Don't get me
but
wrong,
that's
he's fast. He's got elusiveness. It's just.
But-
I just want someone to knock his teeth.
No,
out
I
just
mean,
one
I
time.
understand.
Just
what you're
one
saying. I'm just
time.
saying, my man
You know what I'm
is
saying?
fast,
Like,
that's it.
you're. I can't stand him. I just.
okay. But can you take away the personality? Do you at least respect?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
Just don't.
No, that's the reason I don't like him either. Is his personality.
Just personality.
Yeah, I mean.
no, I respect.
Hey.
Honestly, I wouldn't like him either. But for me, I respect. He's gone 49 fights, and he still looks the way he does. It's just.
But me personally, I wouldn't consider him. I wouldn't put him in a GOAT conversation.
No, I'm not. I would put him.
I'm saying I wouldn't just because he's a defensive boxer. Let's get it. People want to argue and say he's not, but he is. That's what he is.
No, I was gonna say, but I do think he is the greatest defensive boxer of all time.
I can agree to that. Yes.
I don't think he's the great. I would never argue that. You have Ali, Frazier. I forgot this one dude. I was just watching a documentary about him. Point being, he was actually the offensive version of what Mayweather is. But I would just, from a defensive perspective, it's just phenomenal.
Yeah, it is. Even though it's hard for me to say, but I can't wait for August 26th. I will be ready for that. I would.
Do you think there's any shot he loses, though?
Some hope, yes, I do. I envision him like getting knocked out by Conor McGregor, and I will enjoy it.
I think that's just your hate for him. I don't think it's realistic.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's.
And you want to talk about who's getting annoying? Colin is getting... Connor, my bad, is getting very annoying, bro. And some of the racist shit.
No, he. That's the thing. I don't.
I'm not saying he's racist. I'm just saying.
I know that. I'm just saying people. That's just how people are gonna put it. What he says, he trash talks, and he says things like that before.
But how is it different from Mayweather? That's why I'm confused.
It's not different because he used it before in the UFC. He told somebody, he said, "Dance for me, boy, dance." He said that to people that weren't black.
Oh
in the
no.
UFC.
No! I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Not that. Then,
no.
Then
No,
what
no.
part are you getting at?
No. I'm saying his tactics are just as annoying as Floyd's. So I'm saying, how do you not respect Floyd and you seem to respect Conor? That's what I'm saying.
No, I think no. I don't know.
Floyd never said he didn't respect Floyd. He said he didn't like Floyd.
Yeah.
He said he respected Floyd.
I respected Floyd for his, but it's just the way okay. How many knockout wins does Floyd have?
He doesn't have a lot. He hasn't had some in like 10 years.
Exactly. Now,
But for me, I don't discredit him for that. That's. And then if you want to be realistic, if he supposedly does have those weak ass hands, that's a reason for it.
That's the wear and tear for over the years then.
Yeah, so
And like let's just say Connor wins and knocks him out, you know what I'm saying? And Mayweather talks about his hands. It's like you can't use that as an excuse. You knew what you were getting yourself into.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm using that as you can't use that as an excuse for his knockout power.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that would be even more
then,
reason why
yeah.
he's played more defense later in the years.
Yeah. And then when Floyd like's going at him saying he quit because Connor lost three fights and they were all to submissions. You know what I'm saying? Like that's have him put you in a submission. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but
Have
that's
him
all
do
talk because if you don't submit, you will get fucked up.
Yes, you will. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Badly injured or death.
Before we end this show, I do want to talk about I want to do some baseball talk. Okay. Okay, so people realize. Okay, so like most sports, a 600 winning percentage is good, and once you get into the 700s, that's great. In baseball, if you could just hover around 550, that's considered great. Just to put this in context, the Los Angeles Dodgers right now are winning 70%. 70% of their games. That's freaking ridiculous.
Hell yeah, especially this far into the fucking season.
Yo, they've played 104 games. They've won 73.
Bro, they trying to outdo Golden State.
Bro, yo, at this pace, they might hit 110 wins, which for baseball is ridiculous.
Fucking sick.
So to put this in perspective, baseball plays 164 games, and if you hit 90, that's considered great. If you hit 100 wins, that's considered amazing. They're on pace for 110. So 110 in baseball is like hitting 70 in basketball.
That's
or
history.
Or hitting 15 wins in football, you know?
Right.
And I just wanted to put that on the spot because at one point they won, it was some crazy number, like 31 of 35 games, which in baseball is ridiculous. And the reason why I point it out now is because they've won 7 straight games and they don't have their best player in Kershaw, which is their pitcher. And then Mike just brought up about their rookie Bellinger.
Yeah, Bellinger is really a threat from what I've been seeing.
Yeah, and the best part too, if you watch when he swings, is very it's not your normal swing. When he swings, it's like he's going down and then up rather than like slicing through.
Mm.
But it's working. It's working.
Yeah.
And then just to give them some love because they've always been asked, the Houston Astros are actually doing pretty good themselves. They got 68 wins and only 35 losses.
Oh, you rarely even hear anything about the Astros. That's what's up.
Yeah, and because for the longest years they've been like the Philadelphia 76ers or some shitty team in football like the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh God, I think I have faith in them this year.
The Jaguars?
Yes.
I don't. You want to know the biggest reason?
What?
Their coach said, "I'm going to run every single play I can," because they just drafted Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette, yeah.
And 2 things: you're not going to win shit running in this league, and 2,
That's true.
by his second season, Leonard Fournette will be done. Because supposedly he plans on giving Leonard Fournette over 350 carries, and he's going to try to give him 400. Your career is done. Because look at who's that Georgia running back? That the really talented one who was drafted by Dallas and then traded to the Vikings, Herschel Walker. His first 2 years, he carried it like 700 times. By his 3rd year, he was washed up. Well, by his 3rd year, he was declining already. By his 4th and 5th year, he's already done.
Man, if you're not worrying about wear and tear, you'd be worrying about getting your shit blown out. Before that.
That's true. But that goes to say too for like Ezekiel Elliott. He had an amazing rookie season, and they ran the ball too. They ran the ball, but that's all due credit for that offensive line. That offensive line was fantastic.
I do want to say that, and at least 1/3 of those runs, he was going out of bounds and stuff. He was doing it wasn't physical contact, and then you always had the threat of their quarterback. So it wasn't like he was going up against 8-9 man boxes.
Yeah, that's true. But still, regardless.
But the Jaguars don't have a quarterback. I'm iffy on Bortles.
I can agree. I'm iffy on that.
And then with the coach specifically saying, "I'm going to run as much as I can," and if he sticks through with that, any smart defense, 9 men in the box, and they don't have to worry about the quarterback. So one thing's going to have to change. So that's the only reason why I'm iffy.
I'm just on the Jaguars because their defense.
Their defense is loaded.
Yes.
And then they're in a week. Oh, but their conference, I don't know, bro. The Colts suck ass now.
Yeah, I do. I used to like Luck, but I think he's just.
No, you know what happened? They got rid of their offensive line. He gets hit too much now. Yeah.
And
Houston might be good though, because they've always had a defense. Freaking
Yes.
Watt is coming back, supposedly fully healthy.
Yes, and that man is a fucking monster.
Bro, do you see his high jump? How he could jump like 60 inches for hit, and he's a big man, bro.
That is a freak.
And he's a white guy too, and they say white people can't jump. Watch that fucking video, man.
No, but I will say, this year I'm really excited for the Raiders. I am excited for the Raiders. They are probably going to be the team to beat.
Who's their QB?
Derek Carr.
I was so pissed off what happened to them in the playoffs last year.
Yes.
Because he got injured, right?
He got injured.
Yes.
He got injured in the last game of the season.
Yeah,
He broke his leg. And I was so mad at that because they could
I believe he would have. I believe they could have beat the Patriots.
Yeah, I know.
And then we wouldn't have, Tom Brady, greatest comeback of all time. No, it's the greatest fucking collapse.
I really hate Brady.
That was a piece of shit.
That's a different, I would love to have a different topic about that. He is the...
He did not win those rings.
The day that happened.
Bro, okay, I just want to put this, I used to be a huge football fan, right? Okay. It's 2013, the Seattle Seahawks. So 2014 when the Super Bowl happens, face the Denver Broncos, right? The Denver Broncos were going for greatest offense of all time. They get smacked. They get fucking steamrolled. 40-something to 8, right? The very next year, this same Seattle defense does a decent job against the Patriots, yet gives up over 20 points. And then what happens when they have a chance to win? They pass a fucking slant pass on the 1-yard line. So right then and there, with Marshawn Lynch, by the way, then and there, I started questioning, does the NFL want Tom Brady to win as many Super Bowls as possible? But I still had hope.
No.
And then, then I believe it was 2 years later when Denver won.
Hold on.
Because last year Denver won, right? Not the Patriots. The previous year. I was like, okay, Peyton Manning got his second Super Bowl. Okay, I'm back into football. And then what happens the very next year? The greatest fucking collapse in sports history. Just to put this shit in focus. This isn't like Golden State losing a 3-1 lead. No, this is like Golden State having a 3-0 lead with 10 points left in this. With a 10-point lead with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and then they lose that game in the next 3. It's fucking horrendous.
Wait a minute, what was the upset with the Cubs?
There was no upset with the Cubs.
The Cubs won
they won the World Series.
Yeah, they were down 3-1.
Okay,
but that's still 3-1.
Yeah, okay.
It's still 3-1. People have done that. The point is, the largest comeback in history was 10 points, and you know who did that? The Patriots against the Seattle Seahawks. And now they had a 25-point comeback. You ran for over 100 yards in the first half, and then run 4 times in the second.
Yeah, I'm a big Tom Brady fan, but like some of this stuff is too good to be true.
No, for me, I respect his first 3 Super Bowls because he won them. The last 2 Super Bowls, even though he got them back in the game, if offensive coordinators had any common sense and ran the ball, he would have lost both of those Super Bowls. And any non-Patriots fan, even most Patriots fans, can say if Marshawn Lynch gets that ball on the 1-yard line,
it's fucking over.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Seattle
over.
wins that Super Bowl, and if Atlanta just runs twice, the one time where it's 3rd down and something and Matt Ryan gets sacked to fumble, no fumble, they win the game, extra possession. Or how about when Julio Jones has that excellent pass? And they go 3 straight passes after that. Who knows? Who knows?
I can't.
It's a conspiracy.
I can't. I just don't want to.
I woke up, saw the score. I was like, oh, nice. Later on, I went into work. Someone's like, yeah, the Patriots won. What the fuck?
That's exactly
what I did, bro.
It
echoed throughout the hallway. Jason's like, keep it down.
Bro, you know what happened to me? I was watching. It was 18-point lead going at halftime. It was 21-3. I was like, okay.
That's exactly what
I'm
I
gonna
saw
watch
too. Yep.
For a little bit longer. They score another touchdown. Now it's a 25-point lead.
It's locked in.
You know what I do? I immediately turn the TV off, go to sleep. I wake up at 4 o'clock on ESPN. No. The game went to overtime and they won. And I'm like, is this some April Fool's bullshit?
They got you.
25. There's no way. There's no way. ESPN. There's no. I mean, this is where the whole freaking pregnancy scare comes in. I'm in denial right now. There's no fucking way. There's no way.
They did it, bro.
There's no way.
They did
and
it.
then I talk to all my friends. I talk to Jamario. He's like, yo, I saw that shit in person, like on the TV, and I'm like, fuck off. Like, what the fuck?
I feel your pain.
And ever since then, I said I would stop watching football after Denver got busted. And then I said I'm not going to take an oath after the Patriots somehow won against Seattle. Now, I don't give a fuck because no matter what, Tom Brady's going to win.
I hated that Super Bowl. Patriots and Seahawks. I fucking hate both of them teams, and I definitely hate Seattle. I really do.
No, but my thing, I personally don't like Tom Brady, so that's why I want them to lose.
I understand. That's how my mom is.
And for me, it's the fact. It's just run the ball.
Apparently, they didn't run the ball. So.
But it's games like that where it makes you think 20. Let this sink in. Not only was it 18 at halftime, 25 points in the middle of the third quarter. They had a 18-point they had a 19-point lead going into the fourth.
Oh my god.
In the fourth.
Fucking
Bro, that game was
yo.
fucking set up. The
It
game
had to
was
be.
fucking
It
set
had to
up.
be.
How can you
It
be
had
the
to be.
quarterback? You play with your teammates day in, day out, and don't think, oh, let me just pass this shit to.
No, my thing is your offensive coordinator keeps calling passes, and you do quite a few audibles, and every single time, oh yeah, let's go with a pass when it's 3rd and 1, when you're on the 20-yard line.
Nobody does it. Nobody does it. You run the ball.
Dude,
Right.
they ran more in the first half than the second half. That doesn't make any logical sense, especially when you have double-digit lead basically the entire game. But yeah, to get back to baseball, the Dodgers. You guys keep killing it. It's freaking insane. I hope you guys get to 110. But do you guys ever have anything to add? And yo, Jordan, I
Make
want to
that
say
history.
you really had great support. I fuck with it, bro. It's shocking that the sports show is the one where he was the most serious, though.
Yeah.
We need to get you on here more often, bro.
I like the attitude.
Okay, but as Jordan always likes to say, hit us up on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram.
Not MySpace.
No, definitely
Not
MySpace.
MySpace. We're not going to this again.
I kind of voted MySpace. But
Me and Michael are with the MySpace.
Are you with the MySpace thing?
Hell no.
I think.
We've been on the same page all day, though,
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
MySpace
exactly.
is where
And
it's at.
MySpace.
Michael and Jordan, yet again, are on
Yeah,
the
on the
same.
MySpace.
I think
MySpace
Tom
is
is with us too, so that's just 3 against 2.
Tom.
Tom, the creator of MySpace.
Oh, fuck
Wow.
Tom.
He's our friend.
He's definitely our
Bro,
friend.
he was everybody's friend.
Exactly. He was
Which
your
is
guys'
very
friend,
weird
too.
when you think about it.
Yeah. I wrote him. He never wrote me back.
I don't
So
see
I
why
hate
he
Tom.
would.
Why not? He was my first friend.
Don't matter.
How does
weren't
he know
his.
me so fast?
You weren't his.
I really was.
You weren't.
Yes. If I created an account and he said, "Hey, my
Created an
name's
account.
Tom. What's
So
up, Tom? What are you
everyone
doing?"
else-
No
By the time you
response.
got to it, Tom was like, "You have 3,006,000 friends," and he was like, "Nah, fuck this."
He's the only man with all the friend requests that has everybody. I wonder what he's doing now.
Dude, fucking sitting on a fucking pile of cash.
Yeah.
He sold
I
MySpace
was-
for something like $360 million.
Oh, he sold it?
Oh
Yeah.
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 He sold it back in
I just
2007, so something like that.
So will Tom still be our friend?
Probably not.
Nah, bro.
he'd probably like
I
fuck
don't even know
everybody.
who they sold it to or who
Damn.
they sold it to actually.
It's weird. They sold it to somebody thinking MySpace was going to be big, but when they sold it, that's when
Flop.
Facebook
Yeah.
blew up, and then they got rid of it, and now it's last time I heard it's its own entity.
It
so.
is. It's still there. It's
Yeah.
like a band kind of.
Yeah. I read that too, which is
It's okay.
yeah.
Don't bother me, no.
Okay, so as Michael likes to end every single episode,
We would like you to leave comments, and we would like you to enjoy yourselves watching our videos.
yeah, don't look
Definitely
as serious
subscribe,
as
though.
Mike. As he's
Or
like,
me as-
Oh, I'm sorry. It's like the heat just hit me out of fucking nowhere. I
It's
swear
hot
to
as
God.
balls.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
is
like
hot.
I'll shed my skin next.
I feel you.
That doesn't make sense. So how do you feel me? Anyway, though,
'Cause we on
keep
the same-
supporting us.
On the same page.
All right, so thank you guys once again for joining us for the 6th episode of Sports from All Angles, and we hope to see you yet again. Maybe it's next week or a couple weeks after that, but
Never
we'll
know.
keep you up to date.
Will we get
Keep you up to date,
kidnapped?
homie. Why not? Meat locker.
Peace out.
Peace.
I don't know about a meat locker.
A meat locker.
Cause man, I'm gonna have hard nipples.
That's kind of
Yo, and cold dick is not fun.
either it's hot dick. That is it.
Wait, what?
Cold dick is not fun. I'm assuming hot dick isn't either.
What would hot dick even be like?
Sweaty dick.
That's sweaty. That's not hot.
In order for a dick to get sweaty, it's gotta be hot.
But last night my dick was hot and it wasn't sweaty.
How the fuck did you pull that off?
I don't know.
It's like when you're warm, but for some reason.
It's
like Arizona, where okay, best way to think about it, it's like Florida during the wintertime where it's only 60 but still humid as shit.
You'll still get swamp ass regardless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Arizona it could be 90 and you won't ever sweat because there's no humidity.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
When you see people sweat in Arizona, that's when it's like in the hundreds and tens.
Oh.
But that's because it's so hot.
That's not sweat. That's fucking death.
Right.
No.
That's death.
Okay, you think that now. I will pick 110, no humidity, over 90, 60% humidity any day.
I will pick below 0 in January over any of that shit.
Bro.